The Random Jottings of Donald J. from Nelson in Pendle. A poem to S.B. Susan, a lively and imaginative girl, grew up in a quaint neighborhood in the 1950s. Back then, children were always seen playing together, creating endless adventures and cherishing the simple joys of their childhood. Susan and her friends would spend hours exploring each other's homes, running through the backstreets, and seeking refuge in Granny's warm embrace. Their favorite games included dig, skipping, hide and seek, kiss chases, and even the innocent game of doctors and nurses. Each day was filled with laughter and boundless energy as they embraced the freedom and innocence of their youth. Susan vividly remembered the sunny afternoons spent with her closest friends. They would gather at Granny's house, a cozy cottage nestled on the outskirts of the neighbourhood. Granny always had a kind smile and a never-ending supply of freshly baked cookies to share. The children would run round her garden, playing tag and exploring every nook and cranny they could find. In the back streets of their neighbourhood, the sound of laughter and joy filled the air. Skipping ropes whirled as girls chanted catchy rhymes, their feet barely touching the ground. Hide and seek became a thrilling adventure as they carefully selected the best hiding spots, eager to outwit their friends and be crowned the champion of the game. Kiss chases added a dash of excitement to their playtime. The boys would chase the girls around, trying to catch them and steal a quick peck on the cheek. It was all in good fun, innocent gestures that brought giggles and flushed cheeks to the blushing faces of the girls. The game of doctors and nurses, albeit a game of curiosity and innocence, held a special place in Susan's heart. With makeshift doctors' kits and teddy bear patients, they would role-play as the healers of their imaginary world. They would tend to their patients, prescribing magical remedies that could heal any ailment, while also learning about empathy and care. As the sun would begin to set, Susan and her friends would reluctantly head back home, their hearts filled with unforgettable memories and anticipation for the adventures that awaited them the next day. Their laughter echoed through the neighborhood, lingering as a testament to the cherished moments they shared. Years passed, and Susan grew older, as did her friends. The neighborhood transformed, and the innocence of childhood games gradually gave way to the responsibilities and challenges of adulthood. But the memories of those carefree days remained etched in Susan's heart, reminding her of the joy and laughter that defined her childhood. Today, as Susan reminisced about those cherished moments, she couldn't help but smile. Those simple games and the friendships forged during those carefree years had shaped her into the person she had become. The lessons of compassion, friendship, and playfulness had remained with her throughout her life. And so, as Susan looked back on the happy times of her childhood, she couldn't help but be grateful for the joy and innocence those games had brought. They were a reminder of the power of imagination and the everlasting bonds formed during the precious years of youth. By Donald J.